That is what it means, gentlemen, to be on purpose, to be on mission. You have to enjoy the sacrifice. You have to realize that you can't get the things you want anymore. Hey brothers, what's going on? Today I want to talk briefly about purpose. I'm not telling you how to find purpose or anything like that. Just sharing a reality about purpose. I'm JK Amazy. Welcome to another episode of Porn Reboot Coach in Porsche. Often men who are trying to end their behavior with pornography or any compulsive behavior will use a lack of purpose or a lack of mission as a cop-out. The reason why I lack motivation, the reason why I can't start my side hustle, the reason why I can't do X, Y, Z is because I feel like I don't have a purpose. I feel like I don't have a mission yet, and that's really holding me back. I hear this a lot. Now, the reason why I said I'm not going to tell you how to find a purpose is because I truly believe that purpose is a luxury. If you have it, wonderful. If you don't, you still need to do the work despite your emotional state. But what I'm starting to realize is that men don't understand that purpose and mission also has to do with sacrifice. You have to give some things up. Being on purpose means that you don't get to do what you want. You have to slice out so many things from your life. You don't get to sleep in. You don't get to get a healthy amount of sleep, or your whole mind changes. It isn't even about a healthy amount of sleep. There's no balance. There's only priorities. You don't get to hang out with your girlfriend or your wife all the time. You don't get to go on normal vacations. You don't get to chill. You don't get to watch TV, to follow series, to go to the game. There are so many that you don't get to hang out with your friends. And I'm not saying that all of these things are things you have to give up. Some people keep some of them, but you can't have it all. There are things in your life you're going to give up. You're not going to live a normal life. And because you've chosen to go the contrarian path, a lot of people are not going to be able to relate to you. Can you live that way? You do not understand what having purpose and being on mission entails. It is not. There's nothing normal about that. Yet some of you sit around and you want to do these things. You want to do something extraordinary, and you're waiting for a mission and purpose, but you haven't even thought about what you're willing to give up. Take a moment and ask yourself, look around at your life. Are you willing to leave your family? Are you willing to leave the city you grew up in with mom and dad? Are you willing to give up all your friends and make a whole new set of friends? Are you willing to sell your car? Are you willing to, and of course there are different situations, right? Are you willing to sleep less? Are you willing to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Are you willing to work every day of the week? It's a Sunday today. I just found out. I just found out because of the gym, right? Try to go to the gym too early. Oh, okay, it opens later because it's a Sunday. It must be one of those days. But I don't do Saturdays. I don't do Sundays. I take a free day on Monday. And even that free day is often running errands and doing a few other things. And my life has been like this for years. So, brothers, if you're thinking of finding your purpose and finding your mission, first thing is, if you don't have one, it's okay. It doesn't mean you're going to be unhappy. As a matter of fact, you might be better off in terms of overall happiness, because you get to do everything, right? You get to go to the cookout, you get to go to the lake, right? You get to go to the game, you get to hang out with your friends, you get to go to work, right? You get to sleep in on weekends or whatever. You get holidays. You get a holiday. I don't get a holiday. Not for any of my businesses, right? At Porn Reboot, holiday means more guys are slipping and relapsing. Those are the busiest days for me. Whether it's Christmas or New Year's, it doesn't really matter. Now, you get to do all those things if you don't have a mission or a purpose, and that's just fine. But ask yourself, do I truly want to give up those things? And ask yourself, are you even built that way? Right? Psychologically, are you built that way? And if you aren't, are you willing to go through the pain of being that way? There's some people who try to do it and they crack. And they get very, very unhappy. They get unhappy not because they can't find their purpose or their mission, They get very unhappy because they feel deprived. When you're on purpose and you're on a mission, you don't feel deprived. The sacrifice is joyful. I wake up in the morning and I can tell when I haven't gotten enough sleep, for me anyway. But it doesn't matter because I have something exciting to do. It's like a kid, you wake up, Christmas, you got the presents, you don't give a shit. Later on in the day, you start crashing and you're like, oh, okay. I'm going to take a nap or whatever. All right? I don't think kids even do that consciously. Like, oh, I'm going to take a nap. They just take a fucking nap. It's adults that do that. So if you find yourself constantly trying to live that way and it's not joyful for you, it's not habitual, it's not a lifestyle, you don't thrive. I mean, I thrive on this shit. I thrive on the early mornings. I thrive on going to the gym. I thrive on being hungry and fasting all day. I thrive on late nights working. I thrive on solving people's problems. I thrive on all these things. And I can go on vacation and stuff. You may see pictures of me on social media doing this shit. But God knows my girl is dragging my ass to go out to those places. And she knows if I go 2 days in a row and I am not helping, I am not on my mission, I will be fucking miserable, right? Now I can still sit and meditate for 2 hours a day and do nothing. But as human beings, we are designed to do. We are designed to do. Some of you might be sitting there going, oh, well, maybe you're a workaholic, dude, if you can't go without it. No, if I was put in a prison cell, all I would do is work out and meditate all day long. I would still be productive, albeit internally and physically. All day long, I would still do it. I would set an internal goal for where I want my mind to go, for a state I want my mind to be in. My ass will sit cross-legged on the ground, and I will do that fucking shit till I get there. That is what it means, gentlemen, to be on purpose, to be on mission. You have to enjoy the sacrifice. You have to realize that you can't get the things you want anymore. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below.